Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy HGO Man here, and on today's episode slash video slash podcast, because it is a podcast. Um, I had some very special guests to me. I mean, they're my parents, my mom and dad, people who raised me and supported me through all of this. It's a little bit of a shorter episode. I mean, it's something that we don't really like to talk about. I mean, I myself am more open about it, and I do talk about it more. But my parents don't really like to talk about it as much. It's something that to them it's traumatizing. And I mean, like they saw it all firsthand, so I'm sure it really is traumatizing. And sometimes you don't like reliving those moments in life. And as I know, like I don't really even celebrate the days. I do, but I don't, cause I mean, it's just more like they're in my mind, and I mean, I make them aware. Like I'm like, damn, today was like the 1 year. Like for this one, it's the 1 year anniversary of when I started. Like when I first got into the coma. I mean, sorry about that. When I first got into the coma, the day that this is going up is the day that I woke up. So yeah, probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow probably be the day that I upload this. So it's around the days that I woke up. These were around the days that I was in the hospital. These were some pretty hard times for my family. And I mean, my parents couldn't really talk a lot about what happened and stuff like that. It was more of me talking. But I hope you guys understand that this is something really hard. And I told them multiple times that if they didn't want to film this episode, they didn't have to. This was like if I would have just came back to YouTube and figured out my brothers or something else. Because this is another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. Where I've been, where's life been, you know. I mean, I've been recovering. I did start working, and then a lot of thing happened, and I ended up. I mean, I didn't get fired. I didn't lose my job, but like they shut down the restaurant, so we didn't have any more people to work, and it's tragic. And I mean, hopefully those people are doing good, my old bosses. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, I've just been focusing on my mental health and my physical health because my health did go down the drain for a little bit. It was terrible. I didn't understand what was going on with my stomach. I'm getting back to a better side of it. I mean, everything is starting to feel a little bit better. Um, but yeah, and I mean, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? I want to become more of a YouTuber now. Like, I want to start filming YouTube videos too. That's why the channel, which I do talk a little bit about, got rebranded to SGO Man. Not only did I rebrand it because I was getting a lot of trouble with people finding the channel, but I also rebranded it because I wanted it to be more about me, more about like actually being a YouTuber, doing like little vlogs, challenges, stuff like that. I got a mixture of everything coming up. So yeah, I mean, you guys will be seeing in a couple of weeks where I'll be doing some challenges, some food reviews. I mean, I can't even eat that much, so I don't even know if I'll be doing food reviews, right? But I'll be doing something, and I mean, I haven't edited it yet, but I saw the rough draft. It's about 15 minutes, like I was telling you guys earlier. Please excuse my parents for them not talking as much, as it is a really hard situation for all of us. It was really tough, but I mean, thanks to God, the glory of God, our Father is amazing. Thanks to everything that He's done for us. I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And any news, any other thing? I'm thinking about starting streaming. Maybe I will. Kind of hard because I still have a lot of things missing. No, and I'm still gonna keep doing podcasts. That I do want to say. The podcast will keep coming up probably twice in a month. But I do want to start doing more YouTube videos. Like I really do. So I hope you guys can follow me through this journey. And I mean, I hope you guys like me as a person enough to watch me. If you don't, can't tell you much. You don't like me. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Honestly, it means the world to me. You guys just like, subscribe, leave your opinions in the comments. Like my parents said, thank everybody who showed their support, showed their love, and showed us emotional donations. Anything, if anybody even thought about me in those moments, I thank you guys. Um, Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, if you prayed for me, if you even, you know, said anything to my parents to make them feel better, to my siblings, to my friends, I thank you. And just know that God is with all of us. And just put your trust on Him. Life does get better. It will always get better, no matter what you're going through. Tomorrow is a beautiful day. And as long as we make it to it, then you gotta enjoy it. I don't even know where I'm gonna include this, but like I know that I already did two different intros, so I don't want to do a third one. But my bad for the audio. I'm honestly, as I'm editing it, I'm trying to fix it. It don't want to be fixed. There's too much things that I didn't notice at the moment, and as you guys can tell, I don't have my microphones with me at the moment, so I do apologize for that. I am sorry about that, and I really do hope you guys watch this video and enjoy it. Hi, welcome back to K and Simple, where we keep it K and Simple. Well, sometimes. I mean, I changed my name around now, so I rebranded the YouTube channel because it was always really hard to find. So now it's Geoman. That's why everything looks a little bit more different. Because this time around, I want to actually try being a YouTuber. I want to see. Because I always just start and I don't know, it's been a pretty crazy year with everything. And I always try to rush myself with episodes. And like, I don't know, I never got it right. But this is one that I've gotten a lot of requests to do. And I mean, I don't really talk to my parents about these days that often. Like, I think we've had talks, but very little. I mean, it's just something that you don't usually like talking about. But at the same time, it's like a lot of people are interested in a way. So, I mean, I don't usually like bring it up as much. But it is like the 1 year anniversary of the coma. And I mean, it's not like something big, but it's been a year. And I mean, this past week has been crazy to think about. Like last year, life was so much more different than what this year looks like in this week. It looks so much more different. Last year, I had to celebrate my brother's birthday in the hospital. I had to watch the Super Bowl in the hospital. I had to watch the Royal Rumble in the hospital, and like it was just crazy. But I mean, how do you guys remember the day that everything happened? Like, who was the first one that noticed everything?
I know I was like one of the first one because you had your nails were all purple.
I do remember that. Well, I mean, I don't remember that, but I do remember that's what you told me.
You know, they were purple and the fever. They wouldn't go away until I went in for the end. Went like 2 days with fever. Then you lost oxygen. Your nails were purple, and after that you were in ICU. Worst feeling ever.
Yeah, cause I mean, I always tell everyone like I don't really remember that day like at all. Like the only thing I remember is just like waking up and like my room was full of doctors. Like it was like I looked to my right and thought Dr. Carcumo, and then al lado de él was like this other doctor, and then it was Katie Joe in the middle, and then like just full of nurses, and everybody was like talking to me like in such a panic. Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on. I was just there like what's going on in here? Like I had just woken up. Like to me, I thought I was asleep. Yeah, surely enough, I remember like 2 days later, I just kind of like I started waking up, but I'm mad because at that point I still had a mask on, and I remember I would fight with my mom and my dad about water, and they wouldn't understand me. But like I don't even drink water, and that day I really wanted to drink a lot of water. Like it was bad. I remember that was the only thing I was saying, but nobody could understand me. Like I was talking to my brothers about it, and it was like it was so funny. I mean, not at the moment, but now when we think about it, it was like I was just mumbling to them, and I was getting mad. I mean, it was a really hard time for everything. As a parent, how was it like seeing your child in a position nobody wants to see your child in?
The worst feeling ever. Sí, algo que no quieres saber, algo que no quieres pasar, que quieres hacer algo pero no puedes hacerlo, ver lo que te hacían y nomás tener que ver, esperar que funcionara, reaccionaras, que no te pasara nada. Y pues sí, ver a todos los doctores ahí gritándote, hablándote. Y,
Yeah, I could take that. I mean, I do remember like I remember after I woke up. That was probably like the most like I don't know like traumatized I've ever been in like everything. Like I had to learn how to walk again. I think that was probably one of like the hardest things. Like the first time I tried to stand actually up, I cried because I couldn't stand up and I was so mad. Cause like the second you stand up, your legs start shaking. And I remember I just felt like I was like, damn, like I can't like stand up. And I remember like I had to learn how to like pee for like the first 2 days. It was terrible because I would stand up and my legs were just shaking, and I had to like rush myself to pee. It was just terrible. And I had to. I mean, the eating one was probably the one I had the least struggle with. Like when I first woke up, like I kind of understood what to not eat and what to eat. I think that one was probably the hardest one. I mean, yeah, it was pretty hard. I think it was hard like the following days afterwards because thanks my parents they were both working at that time, and it was just hard because like I didn't want them there, but at the same time it's not like they're gonna leave me alone. Like I wouldn't either. Like if I was a parent and that was my children, I wouldn't want to leave. Like I could imagine how hard it was. Like what is some advice you would give to a parent that is going through that situation?
No, está difícil. Bueno, gracias a Dios que todo está bien y gracias a toda la gente por las oraciones que nos ayudaron, toda la gente que nos ayudó con dinero y con oraciones en ese tiempo.
apoyo
Apoyo de todos
moral,
lados.
mensajes, llamadas, visitas que le hicieron a Giovanni que nunca le faltaron de sus amigos. Desde el momento en que yo les dije que Giovanni tenía cáncer, en la noche ya estaban ahí en el hospital. Cuando cayó en coma les avisé y ya estaban ahí. Vecinos, a mi familia, todos que no fue mucha gente la que supo, pero la que supo es la que realmente está con nosotros, ya estuvo. Y se les agradece de todo corazón porque sí fueron momentos difíciles, duros y fuertes para nosotros como familia. Nos unió más, nos juntó él, sus hermanos, nosotros.
That's deep. I mean, let's put the sad topic to the side. I mean, the next one is still a little bit sad too, but I mean, it was more like what brought us all together as a family. It would be when I first got diagnosed with cancer. That one. I mean, at that point, everybody was doing very different things in life. I was in a relationship at the time, and I just recently gotten out when everything happened, and like my family was just everybody was everywhere. Like, and then when I got sick, it's like it was just reuniting, and I mean it sucked what it took to get us there, but it really did help us out a lot. It was honestly scary to think about because I remember that week was just like it was just getting tiring. I was done. I was pretty frustrated because all I could do was just lay down and like complain and complain, and like nothing was coming out. I was going to doctors. I was going to ERs. I was doing tests. I was doing lab work. And nothing. And I was frustrated. And like I mean, it's like to a point even you don't know what's going on. So you just keep going through it until you finally get answers. I mean, those weren't the answers that I wanted to get, but those were still answers, and that's probably what made me happy when I finally got something. Because I was like, sure, nobody wants to hear the words you got cancer, but to a point, it's like when you've been hurting every day for 3 months, like when you get something, something is something, and at least now you know that there's something to look forward to with at least those news. Because it's like, well, now I could start treatment for something, and I could help out what was going on. And I mean, it was hard because that was like the first time I ever like cried in front of like my parents as an adult, and I saw them like cry in front of me, and it was hard because like you never want to see your parents cry, you know. They're what make you stronger, and it was just like an unbelievable. Like, when we first like heard like that there was a chance, like none of us made eye contact for like 2 hours. Like I remember I was just watching SmackDown. No, it was Raw because it was on a Monday. I was just watching it on TV, and like it was on replay, so I watched it 3 times. And like I didn't even look at my parents because like nobody wanted to believe it at the time. But it was like it would make a lot of sense with the symptoms and everything how they explained it. It was really scary at that time, honestly, when I think about it. But we thankfully made it through, and like what is something you guys want to say to all this, like something to add? If anything.
No, no te doy más gracias a Dios que todo está bien, ahorita todo no fue para bien, salió todo bien y pues ya estamos aquí.
Fue un aprendizaje, como le dije a tus hermanos cuando me decían por qué nosotros, por qué él que es el más serio, porque pues por algo pasan las cosas, a lo mejor lo necesitábamos en ese momento, estábamos todos por su lado, estábamos todos separados, entonces eso nos volvió a unir como siempre estuvimos. Y le digo, por algo pasa, por algo fuimos nosotros, y pues fue por algo bueno, porque en 6 meses lograste ganarle al cáncer. Sí, nos las vimos después difíciles, duras, pero igual, y aquí estamos, gracias a Dios.
Gracias a Dios, sí. I think that's pretty much it for today. I mean, like I said, it is a hard topic to talk about. So I'm sorry I can't really make it as long as usual. But I mean, sometimes there's very little small details that you want to give of a situation. So, I mean, at the same time, there's a lot of things that we do more than side of us. So, I mean, those were some very like scarring moments in life that I carry every day. There's nights where like I just think about those days and it's like I don't understand. But at the same time, I'm very grateful. I always will say I'm very grateful that it happened to me and not anybody else. Because at least when I'm going through it, I know I got it, and I understand that I always have the support of my family, so I know that I'll never be alone. Even when I feel alone, I know that I'm not. You just gotta always reach out and not feel alone. Don't be scared of what people think about anything, because I mean, we're all human at the end of the day. We're all living our one and first life. So, I mean, I learned to be more appreciative of everything. But thank you guys for hearing us out. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Plain and Simple. And welcome to the new era of HGO.